Hey, hi guys. Today I have come up with another topic. Topic name is Azure REST API. So I got a request from few of my friends about Azure REST API, how it works and how we can use that. Okay, so it's very important nowadays. You should know how to make a REST API call. Okay, even though you are admin or any other role you are playing, right? It's not about only developer can do that. Now everybody should know about this. So this is a small demo I am going to show you today. Okay, so before that I will just take a small example over here. So for example, in your company you have developer team, and developer team wanted to see a data onto the Azure cloud. But the good practice is that you don't want to create their account into the Azure portal so that they can log in and see the data. You can give them client ID, and based on that they will make a API call. Okay, so you can do that as well. Okay, so that is a demo, or that is a testing we're going to do today. So in that, if you see this diagram, I'm just trying to show you the flow over here, how it happens. So first, I will create one client app into the Azure AD. This client app will make one call to Azure AD. Azure AD will provide a bearer token to client app, and this bearer token client app will use to make a call to Azure resources, and then we will get a response. Okay, so that this call could be any operation, any CRUD operation, like your create, update, read, delete. Okay, so any operation can happen over here. Okay, based on the what access you have given to this client app. Okay, that will decide what can this client app will do on the Azure resources. Okay, so we'll see actual practical, and then you will come to know how it happens. So we'll move to the actual demo here, right? So first thing is that I have to create one app registration in Azure AD. It's nothing but a service principal creation. Let me show you that. Okay, let me go. I'm just now came here. Okay, before that, let me first go from the start. This is my Azure AD. Okay, in Azure AD, I will go to app registration. Okay, from here I will create one new service principal account. Let me click on new registration. Let me give a name, Sagar Demo dash 1. Okay, and I want to use this service principal only for single tenant. So I will not do any changes. Again, redirect URL. Again, this is optional. I don't want to redirect URL to any other site. Okay, and now just I will click on register. Okay, so once this registration will happen, it will provide some details to me, right? You can see over here. I will get application ID. I will get object ID, directory. Okay, so what I will do, I will start collecting this data, because this data I am going to use it for my API call. So first, what I will do, I will copy this client ID. So let me open text file over here. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, let me remove this first. Okay, so first I will put a client ID, which I got it now. Okay, then what else? I need a client secret. Client secret, I think I don't have right now because I haven't created that. But for client secret, I need to go here and I have to create one secret. Let me click on the new client secret, and I have to give some name. I will give a same name, Sagar Demo dash 1. Okay, and I will keep it for 3 months only, and just click on add. So new secret has been generated. I will copy paste over here. Okay, now I got the client ID, client secret. Now I need a tenant ID. The tenant ID is nothing but your Active Directory's ID. So this directory ID, I will get it from here. I will copy paste this. Okay, okay, you will come to know why I'm using collecting this data. Okay, just keep some patience. Okay, then subscription ID, I will need it. Subscription ID, I will get it. Like I will go to subscription. Okay, to my subscription, and over here I will get this ID. So I will copy this ID from here. Okay. Paste it. Okay, and then also I need a resource ID, resource group. So I will get a resource group from here. Okay, Let me show you resource group. Okay, my resources are created under this. Okay, so that's why I'm taking this resource. I want to make a call on my virtual machines, network interfaces, disk. That's why I have to consider this resource group. So let me copy paste that. So I have taken the resource group over here. Let me copy paste that one more time to show you. Okay, so this information I have collected. Now what else? Okay, now let me go back to PPD. Admin consent and access to on subscription. So now one more part which I want to show you that. Let me go to Azure Active Directory. Over here, let me go to app registration. And now you can see one more app or client ID. Let me click on that. Okay, let me go to API permission. In API permission, okay, over here you can see that, right? I have to click on grant admin consent. Okay, so admin has to provide his consent for this particular client. So let me click on yes. Okay, and now after some time you can see this. You can see the changes. The status is now you can see the granted for Raga Sync directory, right? And then one more thing is that let me click add permission and need to give more permission here. Let me go to Microsoft Graph, delegate permission, type user, and let me go down. Let me give read all permission also. Add permission. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes. Let me click on one more time. Yes, fine. Okay, this is the permission I given on the AD side. Okay, but I think when I make a call to other resources, I should have a permission on that resource as well. So that resources permission I will give from subscription side. Let me go inside that. Let me come over here. Add rule assignment, and then I will select a reader permission because I want to give only reader permission to the developers who will make a API call. And over here I will to put the name Sagar demo. Okay, you can see this, right? Sagar demo is selected over here. Let me click on save. Okay. So now I have given the permission on graph as well as I given a permission on the subscription side also. Okay. So now let me go back to my PPT. Now I have considered two options here. I have done with the two steps. I have completed the create app registration. I have completed the admin consent, and I also given the reader permission on subscription level. Okay. And now on the third stage, I need to just note down all the required details. I think I have collected that. Let me check that. Okay, so I have already collected this information while after creating that client ID. I have taken all my required details: client ID, client secrets, tenant ID, subscription, and then resource group also. Fine. Let me go to next part. I have to generate a bearer token. So bearer token is nothing but an authorization token which I needed, okay, to make a call on Azure resources. So so there's a multiple ways to generate a token. Okay, for this example, I'm just using the Postman software to make that API call. Okay, so let me show you that. This is my workspace. Let me expand it. Let me click on this. Okay, fine. Now this is the URL you want to pass. I can share the URL also after this session. So in this URL, you have to pass your tenant ID over here. Okay, let me check that. What is tenant ID I have right now? Okay, over here, if you see that 24, right? So this is the tenant ID same. So in my my call, I have to pass this URL. Okay, in the URL I have to change the tenant ID. The remaining stuff is same. Okay, so I already modify that. So that's the correct one. Now over here I have to under the body you have to select this option X www form form dash URL encoded. In this I have to added some key value over here. So grant type is the client credentials. In client ID I have to come here and I have to taken this client ID which I just now created. Okay, I have just taken that. Let me put it here. Okay, a password, the client secret. So client secret, which I have right now, I will take it from here and I will paste it here. Okay, and the source, I will keep this URL as it is. This is a requirement. So that's why I have kept this URL. Okay, now based on that, I will make an API call. Okay, this is a get API call I am going to make onto the login.microsoftonline.com. Okay, let me click on the send. Okay, great. So you can see right now, right, the barrier token is generated. You can see this is expiry for this token over here, and I got the access token. So I will just copy this access token because I'm going to use this access token for next call. Copy, and I will paste it somewhere here for now. Okay, this is my access token right now, which I have. Now what else? Okay, now the next part here is that let me go back. Okay, and now I have to have completed the first 4 steps. Now in the 5th step, I have to make a call to the other resources. Okay, so in that case, I can just take a few example over here. Okay, so list VM. Okay, now maybe you think of maybe you will thinking how I get this URL, right? Okay, and what to put into the under the header, how I will come to know. Okay, so I will just go back here and I can just put over here in the REST API, Azure REST API. Okay, so there is a site over here. You have to just click on the site. Okay, so they have already given you all the endpoints. They have given you all the details in this documentation. So first, what is that? I have to go to say a VM. Okay, so let me put a virtual machine here. Virtual machine. Okay. Virtual machine, I'm going to select here. Okay. Virtual machines over here. Okay, and I will click on list. Okay, so in this you will come to know that this is the URL I need to pass. Okay, while making a call, and in that URL there is some variables: subscription ID, resource group. Okay, so this variable I have to pass in this while making an API call. I will just show you that. Okay, and then I will get a response. So what is I'm going to do it? What is I'm going to do here is that I am just trying to see the list of virtual machines which I have created. Okay, under this subscription and under that resource group. Okay, so let me quickly take that. Okay, so let me go down. So this is the link which I copied from here. Okay, it's a link. Okay, now in this link I just mentioned like subscription ID and resource group name is not mentioned. So what I will do, let me delete this first. I will just copy paste this one more time here. Okay, and subscription ID I will take it from, I will just copy it from here. Okay, and I will paste it here. Okay, now what else I need? I need resource group. Resource group name I will take it from here. Okay, and I will paste it here. Copied this URL over here. Okay, can you see this, right? Okay, and I also put the barrier token. Let me click on the same. Okay, great. So can you see this? In this, I am trying to list the VMs. So now I can see I have prod VM, right? Okay, the VM size I can see here over here. I can see a storage profile also. I can see the OS type. Okay, I can see a VHD file also, the path of VHD file. Okay, I can see a network profile. I can see a network interface also in this, right? And there is one more VM here, VM host. I can see the details of that VM as well over here. So this is how we can make an API call and get a list. So so if I go back to that particular virtual machines API list, I can see the multiple list I can over here. Like I can on virtual machines I can do this kind of operation. I can capture, I can create, deallocate, delete, generalize, gate, install patches, list, power off, power on, reapplies, okay, reimage, restart, start, update. There is so much function you can perform right onto the virtual machine by making the API call. So that's why it's very crucial. Like similarly, we can just check another example over here. I can just talk about network interface. Okay, again over here, let me filter out network interface here. Network network interface. So let me go to the network interface part only here. Network interface, virtual machines, network interface. Yeah, this one. Right. And again, I will go to listing of network interface. So I need to copy this URL. So if you see this, I already copied this URL over here. Let me delete this, for example. This is the URL I copied. So if I want to list the network interface, I have to make this call. Okay, over here. So let me click on this. Let me copy paste this one more time. And then I will make a changes like I did it in the above example. Okay, let me put it on subscription ID. Subscription ID, I will take it from here as it is. Okay, and then I will put a resource group name. I will again put a resource group name here, over here. Okay. Okay, fine. So let me copy paste this to the browser. So let me go back to Postman to interface. Okay, let me change it to previous example, paste it over here. Okay, and then I have to change the barrier token. So see guys, I don't need to I will always put it manually. You can automate it as well. So there is a just a small example here, just for informative purpose. You can see this environment variable. So you can there's an option in Postman where you can make an environment variable and you can save the repetitive content. Okay, and that you can refer from here. So when you make an API call, that time this particular script will check the environment variable. If it exists, then it will take it from there. Okay, so this is how you can save it for repetitive purpose. All right. So let me copy paste this one more time. Okay. Okay. Fine. Let me make an API call over here again. Great. See now. This time I'm trying to list network interfaces. So you can see network interfaces name over here, right? You can say this is the name of network interface here. Then I can see a IP configuration over here. I can see the private IP. I can see the nature of the IP, the dynamic IP, right? A private IP address version, IPv4 is this. The DNS setting is for no, I think no DNS setting is here. This is MAC address also you can see over here. Okay, so it's very good information you can gather through this. Again, there's the one more NIC card is VM host NIC1. Similarly, over here you can see the resource group, resource GUID. You can see the IP config details like private IP, whether it is static or dynamic. Okay, what is the version of IP address? Okay, you can see the MAC address as well. So it's very informative information you can see here, right? Okay, so I think you get to know, right? Now you get the idea. So similarly, like a virtual machine I have shown you, in network interface you also do this kind of operation. I can create network interface through API call. I can delete. I can get, okay, list, then group, update, tags, right? So in my example, I have just given reader permission on subscription level to this client ID. Hence, I only do a listing and get, right? But if I want to make any additional changes like creation or deletion, then I need to give a more permission. It could be contributor permission I need to provide it, or I can create a custom role also. Both option I have right now. So I can use that option and I can give more permission, and then they can make a very critical calls like creation or deletion call, right? Fine. So similarly, I will take one more example, right, about the VM disk, right? So in the VM disk, similarly, I will check for VM disk here, right, first. So now you may maybe through this example you will get a more and more idea. Okay, that's why I'm just giving you more example over here. And if you have any questions, definitely you can list to me. I can guide you. Over here, let me disk. Okay, let me see the disk. Okay, let me search by disk REST APIs. It will be much faster. This is another way I can show you. Okay, this REST API. Okay. So over here I can see that, right? Again, listing of APIs over here. Okay, so this I can copy this. Okay, I copy this URL over here. Okay, and then I need to create my own URL based on that, where I need to just change the subscription ID and resource group. Okay, so in this example, I am just need to put a subscription ID. That will be enough. So let me go and copy the subscription ID and paste it in that example. Okay, over here, let me put it. Okay, paste this. Okay, and then let me go back to here. Let me click on this. Let me change this URL first time. Put it here, right? I have to, and I have to change the bearer token. So bearer token, I have to use it from the notepad, which I just copied here. Okay. Right? And then I will make an API call. See, status is 200 okay. It takes 962 milliseconds. The size of this response is 3.33 KB. And you can see the information, right? We have host data disk. Okay, this is a data disk. It is the name is a premium LRS. Tire is premium. Okay, the size is 1024. Ops read write is 5000. Disk MB PS read write 200. Okay, and then it is the disk state is reserved. Okay. Similarly, I have the VM post OS disk. Okay, I can see this information. Premium LRS, premium. Okay, Hyper-V generation. Okay, this information I can see. This size, read write operation. I can see this information, right? So this is how you can do a testing. Okay, I hope this particular demo help you to understand the API calls, and then you can yourself also start doing it. Okay. If you have any questions, any query, please put it in comment. I will get back to you on that. Okay, so thank you for watching this. Bye-bye.